Now to tonight's big story. A Pokémon GO player gets tased by Tampa police, and his arrest, you know it, was posted on Instagram.
Get on the ground.
Please don't do that to him. I told you.
Put your hands behind your back. Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
He was one of about 150 people police say were trespassing last night at Ballast Point Park. Officers say everyone else left when they were asked to, but they say this guy refused and tried to push an officer to the ground.
We know you might play, and you probably aren't breaking the law, or at least you don't intend to. You do have to ask, is this phenomenon getting out of hand? 10 News reporter Garen Flowers shows you how this game is eating away at law enforcement resources.
I personally am not into Pokemon Go at all, but I was a huge fan of Pokemon growing up, and I know the main character, Ash, was always aware of his surroundings, but the game now is leading some of you to break the rules, and that's weighing heavily on law enforcement.
At Ballast Point Park, downtown Tampa is no longer the most intriguing view. Pokemon are.
Why not play video games and be active?
And sure, it's a craze, but it's not going to end anytime soon.
And so are the big crowds of people gathering with their heads in their phone. Pokemon Go is the app sweeping the nation, but also leading to brushes with the law and dangerous encounters.
People drive and do it.
Oh, yeah,
we saw an accident last night when we were in our community.
In our community, yeah.
It's led people to abandon their cars, like in New York City when Pokemon catchers raced into Central Park, and led to arrests like with Robin Bartholomew, who chased Pokemon into the Toledo Zoo after hours, just like many did last night at Ballast Point Park.
You got to be careful that this app will put you into a position or into someone's property that could cause a problem.
Larry McKinnon with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says he hopes the incidents we've heard about nationwide don't happen here.
Well, it certainly could create a problem if, we have to deal with something because of the end result of a Pokemon game, when actually we should be out there dealing with crime and true emergencies.
So you can still play the game. Just remember, be mindful of the law and your surroundings whenever you're playing Pokemon Go. In Tampa, I'm Garen Flowers, 10 News, WTSP.
There are some other things to remember when you play Pokemon Go so that you do stay safe. You'll find this story on our WTSP app.
And if you're still not convinced Pokemon Go is taking over, listen to these statistics. A new survey says that Pokemon Go is officially the biggest mobile game in the country ever. The game has 21 million active daily users. That's slightly more than Candy Crush Saga and way more than any of the other top games. So what we've learned from tonight's big story, if you play Pokemon, you're not alone, but it's important to follow the rules so law enforcement isn't wasting its time and energy on minor violations like trespassing.